Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona State Sun Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bears will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arizona State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a... offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Black. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Set up for second and short after that completion. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. The Sun Devils brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Woo, deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Baylor Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leader.
And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. The incompletion brings us to second and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Shakes off the defender. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Bears will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Give to the running back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jamison. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Brown has it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Pressure coming. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched 72 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Bunch formation for these receivers. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He unleashes a long one.
Well, this quarterback is going to have to be precise with his timing and his accuracy. He's already thrown a pick. That one got swatted away. Guys, we're only in the 1st quarter. These windows are tiny to throw into.
And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Atkins. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. The give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Trying to get to him. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give out of the gun. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. He just refused to go down, kept finding space, and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
That makes the score Arizona State 14, Baylor 3.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down for this offense.
First and 10.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. They go to the draw. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Bears will punt it away on fourth down. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Quick strike complete.
What a lucky break for them.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. A big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Bringing it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdown, so they'll try to move. A shot toward the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Snags it over the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Quarterback on the keeper. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Dances away from the heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Give to Brown. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. And the Sun Devils will keep this drive going. It's 1st down from the 11. After the run, now to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. On the option, the pitch. Powers through the defender. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Low man wins, and he just smashed him.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Atkins. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's right on target. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. They want to just keep throwing it. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. With the catch, it's Washington. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Got some room to run. The 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra points, the score is 28-6. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out fast. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. That's caught. It's Atkins. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Bears will hustle to the line. On second down, they'll take to the air. Coming in. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it, not allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on second and short after the first down completion. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
The Sun Devils will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Got his man quickly. At the 45, on his way. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Atkins. Ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. And the Bears are marching down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Getting some heat. Just threw that one way too far. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Smashes it between the uprights.
That makes the score Arizona State 35, Baylor 9.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the punishment has been extended.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, marching down the field and scored. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. Each week...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Touchdown, Arizona State! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed on the outside, it's Atkins. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Brings up.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. It's caught. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll run it on the counter. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to him. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
Brings up 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. A first down for the offense. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're testing the right side here. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little extra time. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's up. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
Arizona State.
They'll go to the air. Swings it out to the flat. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the pummeling has started. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looking for room. It's Washington. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Bears decide to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He gets a block. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Running it to the right. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires complete. He stops at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the stomping has commenced.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play. The officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
63, Baylor, 9.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Atkins. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Oh, it's a reverse. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The give on the inside. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Let's see what they do on third down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. The back goes in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit.
Now, fourth down.
Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Looking to pass. It's Bennett. Makes his connection. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Wilson. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Bears are on the move. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the counter. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
Number 35.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And the point after is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Southern. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking for a man. It's Bennett. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They'll leave it with him. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson.
Throw a hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion. Nice catch.
Gets it out quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Bennett. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Still on his feet at the 45. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the back in the middle.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
And the Bears will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll try the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Number 31 on to kick it away.
Running it back. It's Dobbs. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.